and welcome back to The Oily Life. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and today I'm sharing a cold processed soap recipe. It's my spiced pumpkin and oatmeal soap, or pumpkin spiced oatmeal soap. Haven't decided on which one of those I'm going to actually use yet, but I am using real pumpkin puree in the soap batter. So it's a really fun soap with a little fall twist, and I'm going to take you along with me as we make the soap. Alright my friends, so today we are making a pumpkin spiced oatmeal soap. This is kind of my nod to fall. So I have all my oils melted down here in my container, and to that I'm going to add 4 ounces of pureed pumpkin, and you do want to make sure it's pureed pumpkin and not like pumpkin pie filling. And the pumpkin does have natural sugars in it, so it is going to boost the lather of the soap. Get that all in there. And it's also going to give it a nice kind of orangey color. And then along with that, we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of colloidal oats. Now I did grind this myself, so it is going to have a tiny bit of exfoliation to it, but nothing major. And then before we get our lye water in, we're just going to go ahead and blend all this up. Alright, that looks pretty good there. Now we're going to go ahead and pour in our lye water. And the nice thing about this soap is like I said, the pumpkin will add lather, and then the oatmeal is really soothing on the skin. So great soap if you have sensitive skin. And the pumpkin could speed this up some, so I'm trying to work kind of quick. And then for the scent, this is where the spiced portion comes. It's orange, cinnamon, and clove essential oil, so it'll have a little bit of sweetness to it and some spice. Perfect for fall. And this will also help deepen the color because of that orange essential oil. I'm using a 5-fold orange from New Direction. And it smells absolutely amazing, just like fall. That's one of my favorite things about fall, is like an orange, cinnamon, clove kind of scent, because you got that little bit of sweetness, like I said, and then all the nice warm spices. And in here you can see those little flecks of pumpkin, and there's still some little flecks of the oats as well that I put in here. So I'm just gonna give that a good stir. In case anyone was hanging out on the bottom and I missed them. Alright, that looks pretty good there. And I'm keeping the design of this one pretty simple. The only thing we're going to do is, as we pour it in, we're going to drizzle in a little copper penny mica. I think it's too thick for me to go ahead and drop it in the batter, so I'll just do it as I pour it in. And I usually only do about 1 quote-unquote fall soap, just because they don't seem to, when you do a whole bunch of fall themed ones, they don't seem to sell as good. So this one can kind of last throughout the year, not too specifically fall. I'm making a little bit of a mess there. but that's okay. Like I said, we're gonna drizzle in a little bit of this copper penny. This is one of my favorite kind of shimmery micas that Nurture has. Let's get the rest of that in there. A little more of our copper penny. We're kind of just gonna run our skewer through here. All right, and then just to finish this off, we're gonna drop a little more mica on the top, like so. And then we're just gonna give it a swirl. So this one's pretty simple, but it will look really nice. And like I said, we're just gonna swirl the top a little bit, like so, so it has a little shimmer. Try to get the swirls all the way down to the end. And that is all there is to it. So I'm gonna let this set up 18 to 24 hours and then we'll come back and cut it. Alright guys, and we are back to cut my Pumpkin Spiced Oatmeal soap. It smells absolutely amazing. That orange, cinnamon, and clove is such a good combination. Just gonna get that little end piece off there. And the inside of this bar is going to be pretty simple. You get a little bit of that mica drop throughout. The top is super pretty. And you'll see there's some little flecks, if it'll show up there, of the pumpkin and the oatmeal. Now most colloidal oats, like if you purchase them from a supplier, they basically just dissolve into the bar. But since I did grind these myself, there will be a little exfoliation along with it, which I think is nice. So like I said, pretty simple, not much to see here. The real star is the scent, those essential oils, the top, and then that pumpkin that's in it, because that'll add some really nice lather, which is always nice. So what is your favorite fall drink? Are you all about the pumpkin spice or just pumpkin flavor in general? Are you more of a tea, chai kind of girl or guy? Apple cider? All of the above. Hot chocolate, it's hot chocolate season starting in the fall in my opinion. So I like all the fall beverages. I don't discriminate there. I love me a good warm tea with some orange and clove and cinnamon in it, kind of like this soap. That's just one of my favorite combos in general. And I've been loving using more and more natural colorants. The only colorants in this soap are the orange essential oil, and then the pumpkin, and the only artificial one is that little bit of a mica drop. But for the most part, everything else in the soap is natural. And it's a really good color. I really like how it turned out. Get this little end off. You will notice if you do like the mica drops like this, the ends get a little bit, like the mica tends to drift towards the end. So the ends are a little bit questionable, but since I usually cut those off anyway, it really doesn't make too big of a difference. But yeah, that's all there is to this soap. Pretty simple, but the showstopper is that amazing smell. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing how I made this pumpkin spiced oatmeal soap using pumpkin puree and essential oils. It's a nod to fall and gives you all those fall vibes without being in your face fall. So hopefully it inspires you to do some fall decorating or cozy up with a book or make a fall soap of your own. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!